Alright, looks like that we are live. Yep, I believe we're good to go, seemingly. Fingers crossed. Hello everybody, Aaron the Nintintrovert here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing Tetris 99. Right now they have a Maximus Cup going on right now, and if you don't know what that is, basically every so often, maybe around like once a month, sometimes less frequently than that, they'll have a new theme that you can get, a new like background and music and sound effects and stuff based on typically a first-party game that's just come out. It's kind of like a little free marketing thing. So anyway, they added this new one for Donkey Kong Bananza, which just recently came out. So yeah, I thought we could play it because I enjoy me a good game of Tetris, and I thought it'd be kind of a fun game to stream. So yeah, we'll get right into a match here, and I don't know if very many people, if anybody, will show up for this stream. I'm recording this at 11 p.m. my time. But I had intended to record earlier in the day, but this was just kind of what was convenient for me. And you know, I don't know how big of an audience there would be for Tetris, but I don't know. Tetris, I think, is a really great game. I personally really enjoy it. But hey, if nobody watches it live, then you know, maybe we'll have somebody in the you know, who watches the archive of this on YouTube. Because I really didn't like promote this stream ahead of time. Eventually I'll start doing that, like giving people kind of a heads up of when I'm going live. But yeah, I've just kind of been just winging it. For one reason, just because like I'm kind of new to streaming, and so I don't know if I'd run into technical difficulties, and so I don't want to let people know like, hey, I'm live, for them to like tune in and then the video not work properly. So these are partially tests, and also I'm kind of just getting more comfortable as I like get my feet wet with the whole world of streaming and everything. So so yeah, if I don't like let people know ahead of time, if I have kind of a small turnout, it's kind of a lower pressure situation, you know. But yeah, so Tetris 99 is a battle royale Tetris game, which on paper is kind of equal parts weird and amazing. This game first came out on the Switch back in I want to say 2018. It was pretty early on in the Switch's lifetime. That ain't good. Whatever. When this game first came out, and yeah, so you battle with 98 other people. Hence the name Tetris 99. You can see these little tiny rectangles on the side of the screen, which indicates all the other players, and you can kind of choose who you want to attack. So I can set it to random attackers, KOs, or badges. And yeah, so random, pretty self-explanatory. Attackers, that would be people who are targeting you. You can choose to attack. If you go for KOs, that's people who are getting close to dying, so that way you might can get a knockout. And then you have badges, which are when you get knockouts. For every 2 people you knock out, you get a badge. And basically that enables you to, it makes you stronger to where you send more garbage over to your enemy's side, which will really kind of screw them over and help you get even more KOs. So yeah, it's kind of hard to talk and also concentrate on the game. This is I did a video. It wasn't a stream, but I did a video before playing. Because a while back, it really wasn't that long ago, when Donkey Kong Country Returns HD came out, and they did a Tetris 99 event for that game as well, and I recorded myself playing it and uploaded it, and yeah, it was really hard to play this game and talk at the same time. But anyway, we got out. Oh well. We got 20 points. You can get, once you get 100 points, you get points just for participating. Then you get this theme that you can use permanently anytime, whether or not there is a Maximus Cup event going on like this here. But yeah, we'll hop in and we'll do another one. And obviously, the better your placement, then the more points you get. So like if we start a match and immediately get like 99th place, then we might only get maybe like 5 points or something toward that 100 total. I think they actually made it a little less tedious, because I mean, I got 20 points just for coming in like just a little over half. You know, I was like 40 something, so kind of down the middle. Before, I feel like that wouldn't have given you that many points. Like, I feel like you have to be in like the top 10 or something before to get to get that many points. But anyway, a lot of people are targeting me right now for some reason. I don't appreciate that, but if we can knock them out, then that'll really help us out for later. So we'll try to consider it a blessing in disguise here, and hopefully we won't lose in like 5 seconds. Because, like, look, I've got 4 people on me right now, which is a little ridiculous. So let's see if we can't counter that. So one of the early videos I did whenever I got this capture card, it was never uploaded to YouTube. I just posted it like on Facebook among my like friends and stuff. It was like during the pandemic when they rolled out like the stimulus checks and stuff back in like 2020. I used that money to get I got like a new capture card and headset and stuff, and was gonna start back then making content. So I did a little kind of like test video on Facebook, and I was playing Pac-Man 99 for that, which unfortunately has since shut down. It was pretty new at that time, but they shut that down. I don't know, maybe a couple years ago at this point, because Namco released their own Pac-Man Battle Royale game separately called, I think it was like Pac-Man Mega Tunnel Battle Chomp Champs. It was a really ridiculous name. I don't even know how I remembered that. But yeah, that ended up being kind of a big flop. I bought it for like $20 foolishly when it came out, but like the online community was dead pretty much on arrival, so that game's just kind of been gathering dust, and I haven't really gone back. But yeah, we're not doing. We did get. Oh, I've got 3 knockouts. Wow. Okay. We still got a lot of people on us, and so I think we're about to die. But hey, at least I got to die knowing that I killed 3 people. That's what I'll be saying in real life on my deathbed too. Yeah, we're out. Oh well. Alright. And then there'll be like daily like little achievements you can do. There's like 4 of them in total. And the points you get from doing those achievements you can put toward unlocking more themes like this in the shop. And that's a way you can get ones like that you've missed out on. Because sometimes they'll do like a one of these Maximus Cup things that'll last for a week or something, or a few days, and then it goes away. And they might not bring back that theme for like several years, which is kind of unfortunate. I feel like they should roll it out a lot quicker than that. Like they only just brought back the Mario All-Stars theme that they released in 2020, so it's been like 5 years that I was waiting on that one, because I missed out on it because I was in college at the time and I had finals for the semester, so that was really unfortunate. I didn't get to participate, and I thought it was gone forever. I thought it was one of those limited time Mario 35th anniversary bullcrap things, but they eventually brought it back. Took them long enough, but yeah. So whenever they do add those back to the shop, you can spend them. It's like 30 tickets it costs to unlock each one, and you get those tickets just by just doing those little achievements, like you saw that one there that popped up at the end of the last match that I'm working toward, which is to get 100 I think it was clear 100 Tetris lines in total or something like that, or send over 100 pieces of garbage, something like that. It was one of the two. Yeah, I don't really have anybody targeting me right now, so I'm going to play it a little bit more risky and see if I can't maybe get some people out. So I'm currently targeting KOs right now, so people who are close to dying. We'll see if it works out for me, or if it's just going to put a bunch of people on me who are attacking me in self-defense. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright, let's put that there. And one of these here, and we'll put that right there. We'll do that, and then this, and then some of these, 3 of those, 2 of these, some of that, a little bit of this. Oh yeah, they're attacking. Oh god, they're coming in full swing. My laptop's trying to alert me some kind of notification, but now's not the time. Dagnabbit. Alright, that was a bad one. I ain't feeling too hot about this one. Alright, let's get back in there and do it again. At least we did the challenge. The other one I'm probably not going to worry about right now, because the other challenge for the online mode is to do 5 T-spins in total, and T-spins are really obnoxious to do. We might try to do it, but it kind of ruins the whole strategy. So, like, if we do the T-spins, we're not probably going to have a very successful game, because we're just going to have a bunch of garbage all over the place. That's not how we're going to want it to be. But anyway, let's do our next match here. We'll just leave it on random for right now. Sometimes I have good luck that way. So when we clear these out, it'll attack somebody at random. And I'm going to try to build this up a pretty high stack here so we can get some big combos. If you clear out 4 lines, which is the most that you can clear at one time, then you get a Tetris, hence the name of the game. Yeah, like right here, there's one. And so where that's so many in a row, that sends over more garbage than if you just cleared out like 1 or 2 lines. Then we got a back-to-back, so we got 2 Tetrises in a row without getting anything else. So that also will send over additional garbage. Another back-to-back. Then we'll do a combo there. Got the music Pauline song from when you go Kong Bananza playing. Pretty good music in Donkey Kong Bananza. I enjoy the game's soundtrack, all of Pauline's songs for the different animal transformations. Even though some of them, the lyrics leave a little to be desired. Like, I like the beat of the zebra one. The song that plays when you get the zebra transformation. Like, it sounds like just the beat of it and like the just the vocals. It sounds like it could be like a Shakira song or something, but the lyrics are literally just her saying, "Oh, zebra, zebra, zebra." So it's like, okay, I feel like they could have come up with a little bit more inspired lyrics, but you know, it is catchy at the very least. We might actually hear that one if we get high enough. Once we get down to 50 people, the music will change, and then it'll change again once there's like 10 people left. So hopefully we can last that long. It kind of reminds me of the music from Pac-Mania a little bit. I forget the name of the level. It's like Block Town, I think, or something like that. Block Land, Block Plaza, something like that. We're almost to the final 50. Well, we got 10 more to go, and then we'll be there. Somebody's attacking me. I'm not sure. You can also manually select one specific person to target if you want to, but that's a little bit a little tricky. I'm going to switch it over to KOs right now and see if we can get any knockouts. Oh god, that might have been a mistake. Okay, let's go for attackers. Let's play a little defensive. Okay, we're in the top 50. Yeah, here's the zebra song. I might die before it really gets to the chorus here. I don't know. Got a very Latin sort of vibe to it. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're dead. Didn't even get to the part where she starts singing. Alright. Well, let's do another one. 60. We're 3/5 of the way there to unlocking this theme to use anytime. But yeah, I figured I'd stream this for maybe like an hour or something. I don't know. We've been going about 15 minutes at this point, close to that anyways. So yeah. It seems like, it says that we've got an excellent internet connection here, which is good. I was a little bit worried because I'm currently uploading a video that I recorded, and so I didn't know, man, why do I have so many people that keep attacking me just for no reason? Bunch of haters, man. This is just social media in a nutshell. Alright, well, let's go after the haters. But anyway, yeah, I didn't know, because my internet has pretty decent upload and download speeds. But I don't know. I didn't know if doing them both at the same time, if that would be a little too taxing on the internet. But you know, it seems to show that we're having a good connection right now, so that's good. That's all I want when I use dating apps, just a good connection, you know? Alright. See if we can last a little longer this time so we can hear that zebra song for more than 5 seconds. You can actually hear her sing the words zebra. I'm not exactly getting the pieces that I want here. Now I'm starting to. Put that there, and we'll do one of these. Shouldn't have done. Why did I do that? There we go. Yeah. Alright. Again, it's kind of hard to concentrate on the game while also commentating the whole time. I consider myself like okay at Tetris, but there's some people out there who are just on another level. If you've ever seen people who play Tetris like competitively, like holy cow, it is insane. Oh god. Yeah, this ain't going great. I'm getting some drops that are not really what I want, to be honest. Oh, here we go. Okay. This music makes me want to go out and run a marathon. I won't, though, because I'm fat and lazy. But it makes me imagine it, you know? And they say it's the thought that counts, so if I think about exercising, then, like, you know, I mean, that's practically burning the fat for me, psychologically, you know what I'm saying? I think it makes sense. Alright. Okay, we made it to the top 50 again, but my god, every time we do, they just start piling on the crap. Look at this. You can see on that left-hand bar there everything that your opponents are about to send over, and also I made a rookie mistake there. Did not mean to do that. Okay, let's clear out these lines. There we go. Okay. We're starting to course correct here. Here she goes. Zebra. Yeah, so she's just saying zebra over and over again, but it's catchy though. It's got a nice beat to it. Ooh. Oh, saved it. Nice. I don't know what I'm doing. I probably need to go faster and not take my time so much, but I don't want to make a horrible mistake. Okay. Okay. Everybody just chill out. Just stay calm. No need to panic. Don't freak out anybody. Wouldn't it be great if we had a T-shaped piece to put there, but we don't. Okay. No, I didn't want to put it. Oh, God. Oh, no. Okay, we're safe. Everything is A-okay. Everything's right. We lost. We got the top 25, though, so not absolutely terribly horrible. Oh, I got a text from a, let's see. Well, it's not loading for me for some reason. Well, never mind. It seemed to show that I had a text message from my Chinese friend, Zoe, but I can't open it right now for some reason. She went to college where I did. She was like a part of an exchange program, and yeah, we lost touch for a while. I was friends with her and some other Chinese girls that came over here, but you know, China's kind of pretty restrictive when it comes to you know, allowing like social media apps like Facebook and stuff like that. So they had full access to it when they were here, but then when they went back to China, it made things a little bit more messy. But anyway, they told me about this Chinese app which I did download on my phone called WeChat. So I was able to keep in touch with them there for a while, but then I got locked out of it. But then she got like a VPN or whatever. So like years later, we were able to reconnect on Facebook, and she told me about this other app they have in China, which is basically kind of like TikTok. Since I think TikTok got shut down in China, I believe, but it's more or less the same thing. So I don't know what's stopping the new one from getting shut down. But it's called Red Note. So I made an account there, and we've been keeping touch there. So that's been a pretty cool experience. Alright, let's see if we can do a little better this time. A little better. Harry. You need to do better, Harry. You're a wizard, and it's blooming time you started acting like it, Harry. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, let's see. That text got me all distracted. I really want to see what she said, but I tried to open it, but it didn't display it. I don't know if it was like a something went wrong message. It displayed some kind of message that was in like Chinese characters that I couldn't read. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to run into Google Translate to see if it's telling me that there was an error or what. But maybe I can close the app and reload it, and then it'll tell me. I don't know, but I'll try to stop thinking about it for right now. I'll do that after. Worry about that after I end this stream. Do 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 da do da do 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 do. Do that, and we'll do that. One of these, some of those, a few of these. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Spank your mama, slap your grandpa, bop's your uncle. Oh, zebra, zebra, zebra. Honestly, in Donkey Kong Bonanza, the zebra is probably the least useful ability. It's very circumstantial. There's not a lot of opportunities really that you're going to be using that, except for like when you need to run over collapsing platforms, but that's pretty few and far between. You can also use it to run on water, but the game never really makes you do that. I haven't 100%ed the game yet. I need to go back and get the last 100 or so Banandium gems that I'm missing. I thought the game was alright. I really enjoyed, I'll try not to like spoil anything, but I did really enjoy the climactic finale. Was really good. A lot of people have been saying that, and yeah, I don't want to people aren't overhyping it. It really is a really, really fantastic finale that made me extremely happy for a number of reasons that I won't go into. But just a ton of really good fan service. But as far as just the core moment-to-moment gameplay, I did find all the digging and stuff to be a little repetitive, especially once you get a certain ability that I won't say what it is because Nintendo didn't show it in the direct or anything. But it kind of breaks the game a little bit to where it kind of feels like it makes everything a little pointless. I don't know. It's kind of hard to talk about without spoiling things, but I will say I couldn't put the game down, so that speaks volumes. A lot of that's because I really was eager to get to the end, because I'll be honest, I kind of spoiled the game for myself deliberately. I was looking at spoilers before the game came out, because there were some people who had gotten it early who were kind of leaking things online. Hey, we did it! Congratulations! We got our participation trophy. This is Puff. I don't feel like I really did anything. That was our best match, though. We finished in 20th place out of 99 people, so, you know, we're doing better. We're getting there. But, yeah, I don't know. I'll probably go back to it at some point. I kind of fell off of it. I've been playing other games, but I would like to eventually go back and get the rest of the moons. You know, the game definitely has very heavy Mario Odyssey DNA, so if you're one of the people like me who had some issues with Mario Odyssey and found it to be a little bit underwhelming, this game is probably going to be a similar story. But now a lot of people absolutely love Mario Odyssey and think it's the best Mario game ever, and if you fall into that camp, then yeah, you're going to adore DK Bananza. But for me, I would give Mario Odyssey, honestly, like an 8 out of 10. That's always been my opinion. Although I have been kind of itching to replay it, so we will one day before long on this channel. Oh my god, I got 99th place. Holy cow. That is embarrassing. Ooh. Ooh, brother, ooh. What's that, brother? Okay, let's play that again and pretend that didn't happen. Maybe I shouldn't leave the archive of this up on YouTube. Oh. We went from 20th to 99th. It's because I was talking about Bananza. The game was punishing me for talking negatively about Bananza and Mario Odyssey. But at this point, I would probably give Bananza an 8 out of 10, similar to what I would give Odyssey. I just found the experience to be a little kind of repetitive, kind of monotonous at points. Just digging. I felt like kind of, you know, just the... I feel like the thrill of digging is kind of... I feel like the game lacks substance a little bit. Like, when you're not digging, there's maybe kind of not a whole lot else going on. I also don't really love the art direction necessarily. Like, just the environments. I know they had to kind of make them a certain way, probably because of where everything is breakable. It couldn't be all, like, super, you know, visually amazing. Again, it's hard to speak critically and play Tetris 99. I'm gonna lose again here right off the bat if I'm not careful. But I don't know. I thought about maybe doing like a scripted review of the game. You may have noticed I've not done a podcast talking about my thoughts on the game or anything since I beat it. And that's because, like, for one thing, because, like, so many people have been talking so positively about the game, and I want to be one of them, you know, but there's just, since I beat it, I've just not had a lot of desire to go back to it, and it's like, I don't know, I almost feel bad that I don't like the game more, and I don't want to put that negativity out into the airwaves necessarily, because I feel like sometimes you just don't like something, and it's hard to adequately back up those feelings. And I mean, like, I guess everybody's feelings are valid, and you don't necessarily have to have a reason for feeling the way that you do about something. But I would really have to spend a lot of time really analyzing what it is about Donkey Kong Bonanza, like the elements that just don't work for me, you know, before I would feel comfortable making an in-depth video talking about it, if that makes sense. Because, you know, I don't want a bunch of people just absolutely roasting me for my opinions if I don't have, like, something substantial to kind of, like, back where I'm coming from. But I don't know, not every game's for everybody, and that's okay. I'm glad that Bonanza exists, that Donkey Kong finally got a you know, new 3D game after all these years. I've been wanting that for a very, very long time, and we got it. And I think the dev team behind it has even said, like, yeah, we want a future where 2D and 3D Donkey Kong games coexist, so we may be getting a lot more games like this in the future. Hopefully not exactly like it, because, again, I do have some issues with the game. But more Donkey Kong games with this level of ambition. Although I guess some of it might come down to how well this game ends up selling overall. Um, but um, but yeah, I think it's cool that they brought Pauline back in a really interesting, meaningful way, making her a kid for whatever reason. It's still very weird and confusing for like lore reasons and stuff in the canon. Like, why is she a kid here? How does this fit into the bigger Mario timeline and all that stuff? Um, but because like you kind of hope, like with Nintendo getting so gung ho into making movies and stuff like that, it seems like they are kind of coming around to story in games in ways that they haven't before. So it makes you kind of like hope that, well, maybe now Nintendo's going to start caring more about consistency and continuity when it comes to like from a storytelling perspective, because they've always been consistent when it comes to making quality games, but just consistent as far as plot development and things like that. But that still seems to be kind of all over the place. But I don't know. Maybe they will in the future explain why she was a kid and how it all actually ties in together. But probably the most compelling thing that I've heard, like theory that probably makes the most sense, is that there's multiple Paulines and multiple Marios, basically. That sorry, I'm trying again. It's hard to play this particular game and talk at the same time. But yeah, the idea that the Pauline that's a kid that we see in DK Bananza is possibly the granddaughter of the original Pauline that the original Donkey Kong captured in the arcade game, and so this isn't the original Donkey Kong, because we already know that Cranky Kong is the original Donkey Kong, and then the person who saved Pauline, the original Pauline from the original Donkey Kong back in the day, is the original Mario, and the Mario that we have now isn't the original Mario. So it's all very weird and confusing and convoluted. Maybe they'll explain that. Maybe they won't. Maybe that's like because in the Mario movie they show like Mario's extended like family and stuff. So maybe like the grandfather that we see, the one who's like seems kind of senile and is having trouble eating his spaghetti dinner. Maybe at one time he was a very competent carpenter in New York who fought Cranky Kong, aka the original Donkey Kong. Because in the game it's very interesting. They don't really say who she is, but they allude to the fact that Pauline, the kid Pauline in Bananza, has a grandmother who seemingly, I guess, raised her, maybe. So that raises all kinds of questions. Is Pauline's mom and dad, are they deceased? Are they part of some kind of did they get arrested in some kind of drug bust? Were they drug dealers? Who knows? But that opens a lot of weird can of worms in the Mario universe. Were they selling illicit mushrooms? Who freaking knows? Yeah, hey, we're doing pretty good. We've made it to the top 19. This is already the highest that we've placed this entire time. And we've got 2 KOs, so we've got 1 badge, so that's something. Probably should have put that there, but the pieces are starting to fall much quicker now since we're getting closer to the end, so probably gonna make some mistakes here because I panic when it starts going a million miles an hour. And I start feeling like I'm gonna pass out live on camera. That would be fun. That would make for some good content, wouldn't it? Didn't Hungrybox do that? The pro Smash Brothers player guy, I think he like fainted on stream one time. He's like, has all these like pop-off moments where he'll start like, screaming and crap, and he got a little too excited and just fainted. I also saw a clip when he ordered pizza and it came, and then he opened the box and turned it around to show the chat, and then he dropped the pizza. That was pretty good. We got 16th, so, not amazing, not horrible. I'll be completely honest. I've never actually gotten a victory in this game. The highest I've gotten was second place, actually. I've gotten third place a handful of times, and then I've gotten second place maybe one or two or three times. I don't know. But yeah, and I feel like I could have won that one that I got second place on. That wasn't even that long ago. That was like maybe a month or so ago. I got second place, and I just kind of choked and I panicked and lost. Uh, but yeah, let's go for KOs on this one. I guess we're gonna play a little bit more risky because once you get toward the end, you kind of need to have gotten some KOs along the way to be able to more properly defend yourself when they're throwing a crap ton of garbage at you, to be able to dish, just as much or more back at them so you can get them out before they kill you. Okay, we'll put that there, put this here. Now we're going for the kill. Yeah, look at that big combo. Combo. Makes me kind of hungry. Go for a curly fry combo. Chicken tenders at Hardee's. My local Hardee's sucks, though. They always screw up the order. But out of town Hardee's. That sounds good. Alright. Hey, we got a KO. I will take it. KO. Donkey Kong. KO. Donkey Kong. Alright. Yeah, to win at Tetris, you gotta be so quick, just putting your pieces down. Like, I don't know how some people do it, but they're just so speedy at placing them. And like, it's like I can try to go as fast as I can, but even that just like pales in comparison to like the pro level people who play. I think for whatever reason, the one that I see like at tournaments and stuff, it's like the competitive Tetris is the NES game. I don't know why that one necessarily. But that one, where it's a lot older and more rudimentary, it's like missing a lot of features that make modern Tetris games a lot more easy, frankly. So not only are those players way faster than me, but they're playing on like a more difficult version where you can't see like the shadow, like the little ghost image here that helps you like line it up to know exactly where it's going to land. That's gone. I don't even think it has the quick drop. They just have to like hold down and drop it like that, but it goes like insanely fast. So yeah, hey, we got 3 KOs. 4. Nice. This might be our match. Oh yeah, I smell victory. Oh, actually, it's all going downhill. Okay, let's change to attackers. We need to play defensively because we've got a bunch of people all up at our grill trying to kill us. So yeah, we gotta dial it back a little bit. Just gotta focus on eliminating some of these lines here because we are getting stacked way too high. We've got more stacks here than Pauline's family did in that horrible drug bust we were talking about. Alright, put down a straight piece there. Yes. Oh, another one. Yeah, there we go. That's what Daddy likes to see. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I had to make it all sexual and weird. Alright, let's see. Man, this ain't good. We got a lot of spaces where like the only piece we can fit in them is one of the long pieces. Sounds kind of weird out of context. Zebra, zebra. Well, I need another long piece, please. Oh God. Okay, whatever. Just clear. Oh God. Oh, I've butchered it. Oh, I'm butchering this worse than that nurse butchered my circumcision when I was born. Oh, okay. We lost. We had a good run, but then I kind of just made some rookie mistakes. Alright, well, hey, we leveled up. We're level 50. Cool. Cool, man. Alright. Let's get back in there. Do another one. We've been going for about 40 minutes. We'll do maybe a few more. I was gonna do like an hour. We may still do that, but I don't know. I feel like spending an hour playing a game like Splatoon or Mario Kart or something like that just has a lot more variety, so it's probably a little bit more interesting, you know, and it goes by a lot quicker for me playing it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Tetris, but just playing it for an hour straight is kind of a little, I don't know, it gets kind of samey after a bit. Okay, let me think about my strategy here. We'll go for KOs again. We'll do like we did last time, starting out, and then we'll get more defensive as we go along if people start attacking us again. We got one person attacking us, but that's okay. Sometimes it can be kind of good if it's just like one person. Then, you know, if it's enough that you can kind of keep up with it and clear out a bunch of their garbage they send over. Because when they're sending a bunch of trash over your way, you know, that can kind of be a blessing in disguise, because that's more that you can clear out and combo to send over a bunch of trash to some other unsuspecting victim. You know, just keep passing it along. Okay, we probably want to start clearing this now. Let's start getting some big combos. See, the only thing is that probably put a bounty on us where we were getting close to the top and it starts blinking red that we're close to dying. Then, you know, that might make it to where other players will target me if they're going for KOs, so people who are close to getting out. But yeah, I don't know. We seem to be doing alright, though. I don't know if anybody's attacking us at the moment. I'm probably... Well, somebody's on us, I can see. It says to watch out there. Uh-oh. Okay, we're just going to have to send a bunch over there. I'm not going to focus on them, though, because I think it's just the one person that's trying to get me out. So I'm just going to keep trying to send this garbage over to somebody else who maybe is close to getting out. That's a lot, though. I don't like how much... oh, I've got 2 people on me. Okay, I was going to say, that seems like an awful lot being thrown at me. So I'm going to focus on the attackers for right now, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep up unless I can knock one of them out, or if maybe they see that I'm retaliating, maybe they'll stop attacking me. Who knows? Okay. Oh, this ain't looking very good. Oh, get it. Woo. Oh, somehow we're still hanging in there. We're still okay. This might be it. We lose. We lose. Alright. Well, we tried our best. Darn it. And that's really what's important at the end of the day, isn't it? But we'll keep doing. We'll do at least a couple more here. And then we might call it quits, because I don't know. I don't know if I've got an hour of this game in me or not. We already unlocked the thing that we were trying to get, the theme, which I knew that wouldn't take us long. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll keep going. And next stream that we do, I'd like to do some Fall Guys. I'm at least better at Tetris 99 than I am Splatoon. That Splatoon stream we did not do particularly hot. But the important thing is we had fun. Splatoon, or I mean Tetris, like, you know, I don't know, I'm okay, but I'm not like... A lot of the players who play this are just in a completely other league. But Fall Guys, that's a game I have definitely won before a handful of times. I don't play that game like super regularly, but if I did, I'd have a pretty good number of victories in that game. So I feel a lot better about that one. So if we do that, then that'll maybe be my time to shine, because that game is basically a 3D platformer battle royale. And if you know me, 3D platformers, that's my bread and butter. That's my genre that I play more than anything, because I love that genre. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing that, because they just recently came out with a Switch 2 update for Fall Guys, where it looks and performs quite a bit better than it used to. So, gosh dang it, that's not a good one. All right, maybe I gotta quit trying to attack everybody. I'm just gonna go for random. I'm gonna target random opponents this time, and then we might change that up as the match progresses. But yeah, it's really hard to come back when you've got like multiple people all on you at a time, and so I don't want to draw their attention. If you're going for, you know, if you're playing offensively, then that's a good way to draw people's attention and get them to start coming at you. So I need to be a little bit more on the defense, I think. So that's going to be our strategy here moving forward. Yes, we got it on random. See, we start though, and I've already got 3 people on me. Like, come on. Whatever. We got this. It's fine. They can come at me if they want to. Come at me, bros. It's okay. I welcome you coming at me. Got to be very careful how I worded that, because that could have sounded extremely wrong. Alright. Let's put one of these here, because why not? I really think that my nephew Cooper, if he gave it a chance, he would really love Tetris, because he loves just the way his brain works. Ever since he was like 3 years old, he always loved puzzles, and you know, now he's really into I forgot what you call it. Rubik's Cubes. He loves Rubik's Cubes. And he owns like all these different ones, and he'll show me like, Uncle, this one's a 3x3 Rubik's Cube. This one's a 5x5 Rubik's Cube. He's got all these different sizes and shapes and stuff. And yeah, his brain, I think, works differently from mine. Which I like Tetris a lot, but other than Tetris, there's not really a whole lot. And I like Dr. Mario, but there's not a whole lot of like puzzle games that really do it for me. But he's very like puzzle oriented. He loves putting together Legos. He'll like follow the instructions step by step. I never was really into that as a kid. I've always been like a really like, my mind works in a creative way, but his works in a very practical way, I think. You know, like he's somebody that he thinks, I guess, in more mechanical terms. You know, he likes to, I guess, pick things apart and see how they work and how the pieces come together to form a cohesive whole. That's not me. I have a very abstract way of seeing the world. So, yeah, and Cooper, like, he's pretty good at drawing. He's better than I was at his age. But I always would draw from the imagination. Cooper draws more by looking at a reference and, again, following steps, you know. So it's just very different how our brains work. But I think he would really like Tetris, because I think that lines up with how his brain works. Also, he doesn't really like to play video games just like normally anymore. Well, like he still does and will, but he'll spend like hours just like, and he's only like 7, but he's so enamored by like glitches, and like he'll just spend like so much time just doing it again and again and again, trying to like, he probably spent like an hour yesterday. I told him about like the backwards long jump glitch in Mario 64, and he was just like practicing so hard to try to do it. and was getting really frustrated at himself when he was struggling with it. But I mean, like for a 7-year-old, I mean that's pretty hard to do. But he was like watching all these videos, and he was trying to really like understand it. He was doing these other glitches. He was watching a video to do. There's this glitch, and he was able to do that one where you can like clip into the castle from like the roof, like fly up to the roof, and drop inside of Peach's castle into this like void, like this dark room where there's not really anything there. Glitches I think are kind of like fascinating, but I don't have the patience like to spend hours like he does to try to achieve it himself, or like he'll even try to like come up with new glitches. Like I bet if I hold these buttons at the same time, I can clip through the wall and cause this to happen. I just don't think like that. So it's just very interesting how me and him are such different, differently brained. I don't know if like maybe I'm more left brained and he's right brained, or vice versa. But yeah, I'm very creative, imaginative. I see the world in a more abstract way, and I like to create things that are different and unique, I guess. And Cooper's very logical. He's very, I think he takes after his dad, who was very, which is my brother, he was very interested in like mathematics, you know. Cooper, I guess, is more STEM brain, you know. Was it like science, technology, engineering, mathematics, or whatever? I think that's going to be kind of his forte. I think I could see him working a job like that. That's not something I really have a personal interest in. I'm not saying one's better or worse than the other. I just think it's kind of interesting and neat, you know, that everybody's brain is different. Because personality-wise, me and him are like almost exactly alike in a lot of ways. But when it comes down to like our personal, I don't know if I want to say interests, but the things that you gravitate towards, I guess. I don't even want to say that, because it's like he likes a lot of the same things that I like. You know, I've gotten him really into certain like video games and shows and stuff like that. But I guess the way that he enjoys those things is different from how I do. He likes them for different reasons than I do. Because again, he likes putting together puzzles. He likes solving Rubik's Cubes. He likes picking things apart in a way that I don't. And I just find it kind of fascinating. But yeah, Cooper, he's an extremely smart kid, I think. I know everybody probably says that about their, well, he's not my kid, you know, but he's my nephew, but about their family members, about the kids in their family. You know, ours is the best behaved, he's the cutest, he's the smartest, but he really is, I think, something special. Very intelligent, but his intelligence and my intelligence are so different. So I don't know, I just think it's neat. All this just because I was saying I think that Cooper would probably like Tetris if he gave it a chance. Because he was really into, I think it might have been called like Block Blast, that he would play on his Nana's phone, which is basically just, it's kind of like Tetris. It's like all the same shapes and stuff, and like you put them together, but it's not where they're all falling down, you know, like this, and you have to be quick about it and kind of think on your feet. Hey, we got 5 KOs. I've not been paying attention like at all this match where I've just been talking. Maybe that's the strategy, is to just not take it too seriously. See, now that I'm like consciously aware, I feel like I'm going to start choking. I might have to start playing defensively soon. I'm kind of surprised there's not more people coming at me. Somebody is. I'm going to switch to attackers now. I'm not taking any chances. I'm going to start playing defensively. Maybe we'll actually get to the top 10 this time, and we'll get to hear the other song that plays. which I don't remember which one it is. I think it might be the ostrich one, because again, that's the only other transformation that they showed in the direct. The others they never showed in their like marketing footage. So spoilers, I guess they don't want to spoil people who maybe haven't picked up the game. So yeah, I kind of forget what the ostrich song. No, I remember now. It's coming back to me. Started to say I don't even remember what that one sounds like. Then I thought about it. It's like, no, I do. It's the one that goes da 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 da. It almost, the melody of it almost sounds like it could be like a Splatoon song. I don't know what she's singing in it. It kind of sounds like it might just be gibberish, like when the Inklings sing in Splatoon, and it's kind of just nonsensical squid language. But I don't know. Alright. I may stop talking and just try to like lock in. Here in a second. Okay, let's get our pieces out. Okay, put down another straight piece. Good. Oh, we've got another one. Good, 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 good. That's what we like to see. Put that there. Put that there. Put that. Let's hold that for a second. I need. Shoot. Dang it. Needed that orange, but I wasn't quick enough on the draw. Let's do that. This. That. I'm so nervous. I'm locking in because I feel like we got a good thing going on this one, and I don't want to blow it. Oh yeah, look at that. Not getting any more KOs, but I don't know if I was sending a lot of garbage over to the people attacking me. Well, I might stand corrected here. I was going to say, but I think they might have backed off, but now we're starting to see them come back a little bit. Not necessarily in full force, but they're definitely coming for me, which is to be expected when there's, you know, fewer and fewer people left. Oh, give me that dump. No! I had a straight one next. I was going to put it on the side. And, oh, man. Well, that's disappointing. It's 11:57, so we'll do like one more. That match went on for a pretty good while. We'll do this one last one, and then I think that will be it for this stream. And then next time I stream, not sure when that'll be. I could try maybe to stream tomorrow, but I don't know. But the next one will probably be some Fall Guys. Whenever that may be. Unfortunately, we've not had anybody in the chat, which I kind of figured again. I was recording this at 11 p.m. There's one person who's been showing up in the chat. My past couple streams, who goes by Sonic and Shadow Lover is their screen name, but I know they told me that they live in the UK, so when I was streaming it was very late over there, and I especially streamed even later today, so they were probably in bed by this time, but I'll try to stream earlier next time, and that way they will be able to hop in. And if you're watching the archive of this, I shouted you out. But yeah, I appreciate them tuning in when they can. My first regular, we'll say. Or at least the first that's made themselves known anyways. There could be lurkers, you know, there could be others. But yeah. But yeah, whatever happens, whether we do good or whether we suck on this one, this is going to be our last match, and then I'm going to call it a stream. This might be over sooner than later. Let's go after the attackers. I don't know why I used that straight piece. That was That ain't it, bro. Was not the move. Na na na. Yeah, like I don't know who came up with the songs for this game, but like the medleys sound like they could be legit, like top of the charts pop songs. It's just the lyrics are kind of nonsensical. Like I don't know if anything that Pauline says here is actually like discernible English or not. But yeah, if they could come up with like more meaningful lyrics to go behind the beat, then they could really have something special. But yeah, we're probably gonna die here soon. Oh. Oh. Making weird grunting noises as I struggle to stay alive. It's probably very weird if anybody's just tuning in as I was doing that. Well, we got 57th. Not the greatest place to end on. 58th, actually. My bad. Never mind. I thought we were a Heinz steak sauce, but no, we're one beneath that. But yeah. The important thing is we got the Donkey Kong theme, but yeah, the highest place we got I think was 16th place, which, you know, not terrible, but not great. I was hoping for as long as I was going that we would at least get a match or two where we finished in the top 10, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this if you tuned into the stream, or if you're watching this archived, if you're watching the VOD on YouTube. Either way, I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm trying to get into the habit of doing these live streams more regularly. I did Mario Kart and Splatoon, both of those games in this past week. And now we're doing this just a couple of days later, some Tetris. And again, like I said, I think next time I'm going to do some Fall Guys. And then one day we might do some Fortnite one day. That might get some clicks. I don't know. I'm not amazing at Fortnite, but I'm okay. I've gotten a victory royale before, so you know, and we might do maybe some Smash Ultimate at some point. I know Sonic and Shadow Lovers really been wanting me to do some Smash Ultimate. So yeah, and of course, let me know your suggestions for other games that I could play online on the channel, and I'll definitely consider it. With all that said, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel. And also, this event runs until 8/4 Monday at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So there's your public service announcement of how long you have to get this Donkey Kong skin thing. Yeah. Here's all the other things we got. I'm so happy they finally brought this one back after all this time, the Mario All-Stars, because that's like the first game I ever played as a kid. We got some Kirby, Bowser's Fury, we got Skyward Sword. It's crazy to me, we've got like Skyward Sword, we got freaking Mario Golf. Like we never got one for Breath of the Wild or for Mario Odyssey. And like, yeah, those games came out before Tetris 99 was a thing, but like they went back on some of these other ones and did a game several months or a year or something after it came out. They did a Tetris 99 event for it. So I don't know why they never went back and did it for like some of the Switch's most successful titles, period. But we got Pikmin, we got Mario. Here's another one. They got Mario RPG, but no Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. Why isn't there a Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door when that's my favorite game of all time? You know, it seems like it would have been harder to do the Mario RPG one because then they got to go through the Square Enix hoops and stuff to get their trademark and stuff. So why not put I don't know. But anyway, that's going to be a wrap for this stream, guys. I will catch you all next time. Bye-bye.